One more. Oh, shit. All right, just getting the stuff out of here. Truck's a little bit dirty, so don't judge me. All right, so as you can see, Southside Barbell. We've got the owners, Kevin and his wife, going to be competing soon. Kevin's Sergeant Major, retired from the Marine Corps. So, you know, a little bit scary, but come on, join the gym. He's a nice guy. So, if you want to look really quick, we've got sort of our mobility and massage work through there. And then we've got a strongman section, you know, equipped with, you know, loading the balls and everything. And it's cool because, you know, not a lot of gyms actually have that anymore. So you got our powerlifting section in the back. We've got chains and monoliths and everything. So you see me squatting, it's over there. And then if you go to the left, we've got more of our bodybuilding stuff, hack squats, leg press, treadmills, cable crossovers, back machines, leg machines, the whole nine. And then in the room in the back is more of our dumbbells and chest. We will be expanding up top. Right now, Keyshawn Davis is, he was an Olympic boxer, and I think he has the WBO lightweight belt right now for boxing. So he was training up there for a little while, but we should be expanding up there soon. And so that's gonna be cool. So we got a lot of new equipment coming in. Gym's been around for about a year, but we are lifter ran, and everyone seems to be enjoying it so far. So make sure if you're in Virginia Beach, come check it out. So let's get to work. Warming up, triceps, warming them up. Taking a little page out of Jay Cutler's book. Used to hit a lot of volume on triceps to warm them up, so warm up these old elbows. It's pretty nice outside right now. We got the big door open. It's probably like 75 degrees. It feels absolutely perfect right now. Couldn't ask for better weather. So it's a cool thing about some of these older gyms that have big bay doors and stuff like that. You're able to enjoy a little bit of the outside, get fresh air. Really warm up these triceps. We're gonna do some heavy pressing today, like the pin press. All right. The cool thing about as you progress and you get a little bit bigger and bigger and bigger and develop the muscles into larger muscles, you can actually feel each head of the muscle sort of firing. When you first start and you're bodybuilding and you're lifting or whatever, powerlifting, Olympic lifting, you just feel like the movement, right? But as you develop, the muscles getting bigger, more mind muscle connection, you can like individually feel the outer head, the inner head working, and therefore you can adjust exercise based upon which part of the arm you want to hit. So I always thought that was pretty cool. We're gonna take a single arm. I think these are Mark Bell straps. They're a little bit stretchy, so they force a lot of activation for you to control. And so what we're gonna do is a single arm. I'm gonna lengthen my tricep by stretching. See, now it's stretching, right? It's lengthened. What I'm gonna do is press overhead. This is a little bit heavy on that first rep. So I am going to do the smart thing and lower the weight a little bit. All right, so back into that stretched position. Right there. So you might notice I'm shaking a little bit. It's my body trying to control the movement. You know, it might get better as I do this every set. Stretch, excuse me, you feel a good full range of movement with this one. And honestly, feel all the tricep firing. This one's good. See it shaking a little bit less. Body's starting to get used to it. That activation. All right, so it's controlling it. Once again, stretch, lengthen, contract, full range of motion, good stretch. Sometimes you have to adjust if it's not feeling quite right. Almost there. One more. All right. All right, so we do our first, our 2 top sets, which during prep, I usually limit my sets to 2 top sets, so I don't outdo my recovery, right? I've sort of figured out with my body, right, everyone's different, that during prep on a lower calorie diet, that 2 top sets still allows me to grow a little bit into the show. When I was doing 3 to 4, trying to train like I was in the off season, I would overtrain and I wouldn't recover. And so by the time, like I was noticing, I was 100% not growing into the show. And so we didn't want that. So 2 top sets. This last 3rd set is going to be sort of like a pump set, almost like a piston style. So we're gonna be in the bottom, full stretch, and just sort of pump them out without locking out. So here's what we're gonna do. Lower the weight a little bit. It's 20. We'll do the exact same with the other side. Full stretch. Okay. Woo, that was good. All right, guys. So this next one, we're gonna be doing our spider curl, and so we're gonna have our bench probably like 45, around there, whatever your bench goes, and then we're gonna relax our back so that just our biceps take over and completely on our biceps. So you see, what I don't want is my shoulders and stuff to be tight when I'm trying to curl. So I want to make sure I'm lengthened. And now it's just my arm, my biceps completely taking the full range of motion. All right. So what I did there was try to curl using as much bicep as I can, taking everything else out, and sort of curl toward my face, hold the contraction, and then come back down into a full stretch. So up, contract, hold it as hard as you can, squeeze as hard as you can, and then come back down. Starting to lean. One more. Oh, shit. Oh. All right, so what we're gonna do here is what we talked about earlier, is a pin press. So you see we've put the safety racks up. So we are going to minimize the range of motion so that we're just concentrated on the tricep pressing part. Obviously, today's bicep and triceps. So that being said, we're gonna move our grip in from a normal bench. You know, you don't wanna move it too far in to where your wrists are like bent, right? We still wanna be able to have that force coming straight down. So a little bit inside shoulders is fine. And we're gonna come down, pause it on the safety racks, and then we're gonna press up just using straight triceps. Okay, so it's gonna look sort of like, Philip, let a plate on there. All right, let's get this bad boy on there. It's gonna look a little bit like so. Once again, you know, we don't want it too far in to where our wrists are actually bent and it's limiting us from being able to push. So I'd probably put it right about here. For me, with my shoulder width, that seems to be a good spot. What I do is we're gonna come down, flare out the tricep, pause on the rack, press up. Flare out, pause on the rack so it's dead stop. Then I'm gonna press up solely with my triceps. Right, I don't wanna bring it too high. Right, if I bring it too high, now it's in a bad position, okay? Especially with our shoulders. We don't wanna pinch our shoulders and hurt them. So, we have it a little bit lower, natural range of motion. And all we're gonna do is press up. Pause it, dead stop, press up, and that's it. Let's get going on that. All right, up and away a little bit, and we're gonna go 2 plates now. See how this feels. Good set of 10 there. All right, so this will be your last set. This will be our last set. Let's see here. Last one. Go. Man, oh man. Sometimes it gets heavy. You gotta be really careful when it gets heavy, because the first thing you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna want to rotate pressing up, and that's gonna put a lot of pressure on the shoulder and the AC joint. Just gotta be a little careful with that. So you really just gotta keep the triceps locked in.
Jake, you're 12 weeks out?
We 10 to 11. 11 on Saturday, I believe.
All right, guys, so back to triceps. And so for this one, I'm gonna reverse the grip. Instead of a normal grip, we're just gonna get a little more of that inside right here through here. I'm gonna flip it on the outside. I'm really gonna focus on that contraction. So coming down, keep my upper arm close to my chest, and then straight back, contraction. Contraction, I can really feel it when I contract this way as opposed to sort of the other way. So I'll sit here and try to hit my rep scheme. Same thing with the other side. So, gonna bring it down, across, and come straight back. Squeeze and contract. Full range of motion, contraction, always controlling. We're not just slamming it down. We're gonna control the whole time. You know, I come from someone who used to have really weak arms, really controlling the weight, and contracting and getting a full stretch really helped them come up. So find the exercises that work for you and you seem to respond to, and then go from there. All right, so for this last one, we're gonna do sort of a shortened range of motion. I just really wanna get a pump, really just a final burnout. It's just what I like. So we are going to shorten the range of motion on this one and pretty much take a failure. First, we gotta find a weight that actually works. That's not too heavy. So, all right, take two.
Gotta stand over that stuff. They shouldn't be a problem. Oh yeah.
Whew. All right, guys, so last burnout for tricep is I'm going to do a lying dumbbell, some people call it French press, skull crusher, whatever you call it. But we're gonna do dumbbell in each hand, try to get a little bit of stretch, just come straight up. So I like to twist out, so I'm here and I'll almost twist out and back. It really keeps the load on the tricep. So let's see how that works. I think that was 20. We'll have to watch it back and see. Lost count.
Oh yeah. I'll give you a shot like this with the one you're not allowed to do on stage and your hand pressure. Yeah, when you do what? Yeah.
Man.